Okay, so really good call out there. Excellent call out. But to make it even better, that is the absolute wrong way to do vertical play. The right way to do vertical play. What are you doing here? Hey, welcome to the video. My name's A21 Mayo, and I make content, I think. Anyways, we got a real good VOD review session for you today, okay? We got a whole bunch of important topics that can definitely benefit you, the viewer. We talk about positioning, call-outs, face checking, mentality is a big thing in Siege. So if you struggle with any of those things, I guarantee there's something that can help you out in this video. So if you guys enjoy the video or learn anything from it, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. We're getting real close to 50K, all right? Real freaking close. But with all that being said, let's jump into the video.
East. Ah, that's a Valkyrie.
Yo, Monty, do you have a hard boots charge?
Okay, so with what's going on here, this is a pretty difficult situation to be in. So if you want to take armory control on border, your first initial steps in the map and map control should be to take CCTV, break room, get control of that, leave someone in there probably with a 90 cam, very crucial cam to have on an attack like this and just overall. If you can place a cam on any map in a 90-degree corridor, that cuts off all of the rotation ability, you should have a drone there. So like, for example, 90 on coastline, 90 on border, 90 on Cafe Dostoevsky. I mean, these maps that have 90-degree corners in the hallways, leave a drone there, have someone watch it. So these are some crucial things that you guys are missing in your first initial steps of taking map control.
That's Capcom.
Okay, pretty big thing here. I'm not saying necessarily for this specific situation, but what a lot of people do, and I think this is something that some people need to learn with vertical play, is that once you get above control, don't immediately start applying vertical pressure. I know you're trying to do your job of being the sludge, soft breacher, all that, I completely understand. But what you want to do first is be established in the map control, so that way if if a defender ever does decide to flank through a staircase or a route, you're much more prepared as a team overall versus an individual, maybe like the IQ here who's East Main, and she has to fight this East Main guy off. Does that make sense? So you just want to be established, have your footing more secure in the map control, and then start doing your job. All right, so I don't know what's going on here with you. You're typing in chat, you're complaining, you're reporting people, and you're also checking your tab stats. Get on cams, man. Like, guys, the amount of times I've been on a camera, gave a call out in a 1v1 or even a 2v4, these calls add up to a lot. And I know it's a solo queue environment, and trust me, I solo queue almost every single day on stream. By the way, there's a link in the description for my Twitch. But anyways, I get on cams, I give calls because that's what you're supposed to do. That's what is expected of you as the dead individual on your team. Give the information, be as good of a teammate as you can be.
One op 4 remaining.
That's armory.
Okay, so that was a good pick there. With your positioning though, you're not really positioning yourself in an area of the map where you have the ability to leave whenever you need to. And this is something that happens with a lot of lower ranking players, is they don't really ask themselves why they're playing a position, or they never really understand why they are playing the position and how to play it, right? So for you, for example, I know positioning is a huge topic in this game. Ask yourself, why am I positioning the way that I am? Ask yourself, why am I playing the position that I am? And then ask yourself, if I need to leave this position, if I'm ever confronted with something, how can I leave it? And if you can't answer those two questions, then you kind of got to reevaluate why you're positioning yourself in that first place. In the first place.
Good refrag.
I'm out rotate. Balcony, new balcony.
In a situation like this, 2v4, you really don't have much of an option besides going for a gunfight. In the 2v4, with a minute and 10 seconds left in the round, it's not looking very good for you guys. The attackers have all of the time in the world to do whatever it is they need to do, and they're most likely going to do it. This is something that I bring up quite a bit on my channel, where people ask me, when do I know when to play aggressive and when do I know when to play passive? This is a situation where you need to make the conscious decision. I need to play aggressive, I need to grab my nuts, I need to go take a gunfight or two to even the man count. Time, man advantage, and map control are the three main key factors for when knowing to play passive and aggressive. And the attackers have all three of those.
Dropped.
Workshop.
One more.
Ash on hallway, ping 2.
Sledge up again. Ping 1, now on the hedge.
Ash still on ping 2.
He's holding you from the hedge. He's nading.
Op 4 remaining.
Nading. Ping. He dropped. He's in the shower. Vaulted out.
Oh my god, sorry.
Nice try.
All friendlies
That was a really, really good try. You did a really, really good job of listening to the calls. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to apply that to the rest of the round. So, you know, we've talked about the way you position yourself throughout the round. You did a really, really good job of positioning yourself in this clutch situation. So take the same idea of positioning yourself off of the information that you have, because that's a big thing with positioning, is call-outs from teammates, audio cues of where the attackers sound like they are, you know, just little key pieces of info like this go a long way in this game. So very, very nice try. My biggest thing here would be force this guy to plant. He has site control. I don't know if someone you killed dropped diffuser or not, but your teammates have full information on this guy, right? They're clearly calling out every step he makes, so use that to your advantage. Make him feel the same amount of pressure that you're most likely feeling. Because in clutch situations like this, when you are in them, a lot of people don't realize that the enemy is probably feeling even more than you are currently, because it just went from a 1v4 to a 1v1 match point, 30 seconds left. Imagine how much pressure that guy is feeling. Make the enemy make mistakes before you make a mistake. Does that make sense? Okay, so the biggest things that I would tell you to work on is your mentality. You lost your cool pretty fast there in the second round. Also positioning. Understand why you're positioning yourself in the way that you are and how to position yourself better. And those are my two biggest things that I would to say to you. Are those two things. Work on them and try your hardest to you know, better yourself in those aspects.
Can you watch a flank run?
VIP.
I'm in VIP.
One's on 2 ping and 90, you can kill him. He just hopped in through rotate, he's in VIP.
Four last stop standing. You have dropped
Hmm.
the diffuser. Friendly last operator standing.
Okay, so in a situation like that, instead of going for the gunfight, I would say either drone him out or take advantage of the fact that you know that there's only one in the bomb site and go play with your teammate. So you could either go out VIP window, you could go out Hall of Fame door, you know, throw your stuns into penthouse to stall that guy to not allow him to push, or push him into the other side where he just rotated through, which is the VIP hole, right? So there was a few other options there. I don't believe that taking the gunfight directly was necessarily the best one.
Where's that from? Is that from bottom?
White stage.
Can you watch my flank run there? The one in 90 hole?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay, so really, really good call out there. Excellent call out. But to make it even better, say what number your drone is. So it could be something as simple as saying, hey, Amaru, dead person, whatever, watch my 90 push, drone 1. That's all you need to say. That little extra piece of information could be the difference of you getting flanked or not. Because by the point that you get off the drone and the Amaru gets on it, that Vigil could already have sprinted up white stairs. Now he's in theater and you don't even know that, right? So just say Amaru, drone 1, watch. Whatever it is, right? Okay, so you're doing a good job with the vertical pressure that you have, but you're not applying enough of it. So a big thing that people misunderstand about vertical pressure is when they take the vertical control, the map control, they just start opening the floor wherever it is, they start peeking the holes. That is the absolute wrong way to do vertical play. The right way to do vertical play is allow your teammates to get positioned in areas of the map where they're on a service doorway like they are here, or they're on kitchen window, or they're on, you know, garage consulate breach, something like that. and then you start applying vertical pressure, so that way the defender, whether you shoot him through the vertical pressure or whether he runs away from your vertical pressure, whichever way he goes, he is going to run into a gun. Does that make sense? You want to set yourself up for success, and you're not doing that here. You're only trying to do your job of vertical play, and that's fine, but to make it even better is to do the job properly.
Right here, I'm ping. Push inside.
Friendly remaining.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that was a tough situation. I would say to try your hardest to be a little bit more aware here, because your teammates clearly said on ping, inside on ping, and you know, on the compass, it's behind you. Also, you would clearly see the ping, right? Because you're already in one of the 2 bomb sites, so you would see the ping or even see the enemy, whoever's in the bomb site. So that's a process of elimination. That might be a little bit too fast for someone who doesn't have much experience in the game, but it's a call out that should kind of register a little bit faster in your head of where they're positioned, right? It is so hot in my room, dude. Holy smokes. I got 2 PCs running. I'm in a long sleeve shirt, and I'm fat. Okay? This is not good. I have the AC off because I want to give you guys the best quality in terms of audio. God, there's no power to my lights. My lights are, that's why the lighting's all messed up. There's no power to my bedroom. I've been sleeping without a fan for the past 5 days.
Yeah, Sound Cues are still there. That's Sunrise dead.
Oh no, what are you doing? Yo, what was that? Get off cams.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, so big thing here. You got a pick here, which is good. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds left. It's a 4v2 situation. Leave, take the pick. You are now actively looking for more kills because you're bloodthirsty. You got to break this habit.
It's killing. You can probably kill her from hookah window. Office is open, so they may be going through office.
Okay, this is really solid positioning. I like what you're doing here. So with what he was doing there, he was looking through the kitchen wall, which is something that is commonly reinforced in the lower ranks, is the kitchen wall itself. And that is why you leave it soft and you open it the way that it is. You can either play lobby and shoot people that try to walk through the kitchen door, or you can do the same thing from luggage and also hold the kitchen window jump in. So if you know a team commonly likes to take kitchen side sunrise blue bar on coastline for a kitchen defense, take advantage of these holes the next time you're playing coastline, because I guarantee you, if they don't know how to counter it, it's going to be a very successful position for you to play. So very good positioning coming out there. And then you kill the Zofia from there as well. Beautiful. Okay, so now that you have the frost mat injure, it's a 2v1 technically, correct? So go play with your teammate. Go play for the refrag. Very important that you realize this. Alright, so that's the end of the VOD. Both VODs actually. So for you, I would say I would try your hardest to help your team out in situations where they need the help. So for example, the Warden playing Hall of Fame, or I think it was the Valkyrie rather, and maybe it was the Warden, I can't remember, but either way. The Warden or Valk playing Hall of Fame when he ran back to VIP, you can actually shoot through the bathroom wall from the hatch of Penthouse. I saw a lot of face checking coming through from you, so you gotta break that habit. Rely on your drones more than your face, trust me. The vertical play is a big thing on attack. And for defense, the positioning was actually pretty decent. I would say try your hardest to listen to callouts a little bit more. You know, for example, you playing the mute and hookah and then you get shot in your back from the callout that was pretty, I don't want to say obvious, but you should have understood the callout a little bit better. But overall, I like the VOD. And I hope I can help you out. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys enjoyed this new style of VOD review content, let me know. We're trying to make it a little bit more fast-paced, more information in a denser amount of time. So if you guys enjoyed the video or learned anything new from it, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. It really does help out with the YouTube algorithm. And also subscribe to the channel. We're getting to 50K, okay? So if you can hit that sub button for me, I would appreciate you, okay? We're 5K away. Let's get to the 50K, okay? I rhyming accidentally. I'm a poet and I know it, okay? But I would appreciate a sub. Nonetheless, all of my social media is down below in the description, as well as a link to the Wichita Wolves, which I make content created for. So make sure you guys go check out my social media, my Twitch channel, as well as the Wichita Wolves. All right. But with all that being said, I'm getting the heck out of here. Okay. So like you can too, but you can't leave until you like the video. But I'm like leaving now too though. So I'll see you later, I guess. Goodbye. Wrap it up. We're done. Wrap it up. AC on. It's hot as Wrap it up. Wrap it up, AC on. Let's go. Oh man, I'm hot.
Diffuser being pulled and glide wrote for Makers. Finds the diffuse carrier, and that is all she wrote for Makers versus Parabellum.
7-3 that to Makers.
Yo, with these casters spitting like this, it's making me want to get on Siege and play some. You know what I'm saying?
What a performance there by Gemini.
I know, beautiful performance by Gemini. It's crazy.
In that final round, managed to end on 12 kills and
12 kills? Yo, what the heck, dude?